All right. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. And early morning, I've gone ahead, obviously, this high to obviously start up the day with this video. And I've gone ahead to understand that when you're having two teams that are really competing for the Premier League trophy, it's always very disrespectful for another team to not obviously drop their match preview, because Arsenal and Man City are really head-to-head. And we've already gone ahead, obviously, to do something concerning Arsenal. It slept over there, and now we're coming through with something concerning Manchester City. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is here, right? So, big game happening after going away at the Santiago Bernabeu, getting destroyed there by 3-0. A hat-trick coming in through from Valverde. Man City are looking to get back to winning ways. And indeed, they are facing off a very big team that is big in form. Not that it's big in name, but it's big in form. And in the recent games, if at all you've gone ahead to obviously be following up on West Ham, they've been really acting well and they're fighting relegation. So, Man City has to go to London, and they will be knowing that the London Stadium is not an easy goal. They are going to a stadium that capacitates 68,103 people. You get? And after playing this game away from London, they'll play Real Madrid in the midweek. Sunday, they'll have to play against a team known as Arsenal in what we call the Carabao Cup finale. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. Then from that, they'll obviously have to play away at a side known as Stamford Bridge, meaning that Man City is going to be playing 2 away games at this time, in London consecutively. I told you way back that Man City will obviously have to find this fixture. Why? Arsenal went ahead to play 3 away games. You get? And out of the 3, I think they won 1 and they drew 2. So, this is the same scenario that is happening at Man City. Though for them, they're obviously going to be playing only 2 away games consecutively. Now, Man City is second with 60 points, right? West Ham is 18th with 28 points. So, Man City will be playing the last game of the day today, and they would have already got to know what result has Arsenal collected from the game of Everton, because Everton is going to be playing against Arsenal 2.5 hours earlier before the kickoff of Man City and West Ham. So, if Arsenal wins, Arsenal will go 10 points ahead of Man City. You get? If they draw, they'll go 8 ahead of Man City. If they lose, it will stay 7 in there for you. West Ham, 35 goals scored this season in the Premier League. Man City has scored 59. 54 goals conceded by West Ham. Man City has conceded 27. 213 shots by West Ham. Of those, 102 have been on target. 111 have been off target. 91 are shots blocked by the opponent. Then, we are having 304 shots by Man City, 151 shots on target, and 153 off target. 114 shots have been blocked by the opponents. West Ham averages a passing accuracy of 79.17% per game. Man City averages a passing accuracy of 88.37% per game. West Ham has gained 8 points from losing position, and Man City has gained 3 from losing position. Now, West Ham has dropped 20 points from winning position, and Man City has dropped 13 from winning position. So that's how everything is panning out in there. West Ham in the Premier League, they went away in London and beat Fulham by 1-0. And for the side of Man City, they drew at home with Nottingham 2-2. You get? So that's how things are really panning out in this particular encounter. And that's why I'm really hugely heated up to obviously come up and really talk to you about their previous meetings. 117 games played amongst these two teams. 34 won by West Ham. Man City has won 64, draws are 19. And the previous three meetings this season in December 20th, 2025, Man City hosted West Ham and they beat them by 3-0. Man City went ahead to obviously beat West Ham 4-1 last season, and the other season when they paid them a visit at the London Stadium, Man City beat them by 3-1. So we wait and see what really is obviously gonna be on stake for this particular encounter as far as this side of football is really concerned. But I want to let you know that all those are facts that you needed to know before we head into what we call the team news, right? And what does the team news read? Now, for West Ham, Somerville, who has scored 7 goals in his last 11 appearances, is out because he sustained what we call a calf injury when West Ham was really knocking out Brentford from the FA Cup. Now, Oliver Skulls and Adama Traore both picked up knocks against Bees and minor doubts, while backup goalkeeper Lucas Fabianski remains in the treatment room with a lower back issue. After missing the previous 5 games with a calf injury, January signing, Pablo Felipe was fit to start against Brentford, and he would continue in the final third against Man City, starting alongside Valencia Calcedo and Gerard Bowen, who scored twice against Brentford last time out in there. So fullbacks Aaron Bissaka and El Haj Malik Diouf, as well as Songoto Magasa, are all likely to earn recalls, with the latter hoping to start in there for you. Now, for Man City, Jesko Vardio is having a tibial fracture. Then Mateo Kovacic is closing in on a return, but I think this game comes so early. With Rico Lewis having an ankle injury also remains a doubt. So the rest of the players at Man City are readily available. And that takes us into what we call the probable starting 11 for the side of Man City. Then I'll also let you know what I think West Ham will look like later today. System 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. We wait and see. In goal, Donnarumma will obviously represent. Right back will obviously have Matheus Nunes, rested, never played against Real Madrid. Left back, Altel Nouri, the Algerian, was also on the bench, and I think that was a mistake that was made by the manager not to start Altel Nouri. Mark Gehi, left-sided centre-back, Nathan Ake, and then Ruben Diaz will obviously come in through and obviously do the needful. The reason as to why I think the manager will obviously go strong, because he knows to it that he might really try to rest players and loses this game. Yet, losing this game means that if Arsenal wins, they've gone ahead to surrender the trophy to Arsenal, meaning that he knows he needs to win this game of football. Yet in the midweek on Tuesday, he has to be playing against Real Madrid. Then midfield, I see Nico Gonzalez coming in through for Rodri. Rodri will be rested because there is a very huge job for Man City to do next week, mid. Then alongside Tijan Reinders will obviously represent, and I think Phil Foden will come up to do the job. That is the mid three that I think they'll obviously come up with. Now, when you look at right forward, I think that's where Ryan Chucky comes in through. He never started. This is Marmosh, all right? And Semenyo will come in through the needful, and Erling Haaland will lead the line. So we wait. Why Erling Haaland? He needs to really score a goal today to obviously trigger his sharpness against a team known as Real Madrid. So that's what I really think. So that is my probable starting 11 for the side of City. I don't know what your thoughts are about it. Now let's go to West Ham. Hamilton in goal. Bissaka, right back. Mavropanos, Disasi, central defense. Diouf, left back. Fernandez, Magasa, and Shushek. Mid three, Bowen, Pablo, and Castellanos. That is the front three that will obviously go ahead and obviously cause havoc to the side of Man City. Now, sincerely speaking, I see a draw written all over this game. West Ham are really in epic form and they're fighting for their lives. They know that when they win this Premier League game, they'll obviously when they win this Premier League game, they'll get to 31 points, right? And 31 points will obviously take them to where Leeds is. And at least they'll be having some little bit of a breather. So I see to it that this game will go in a draw. If it's a win, I think it's a win for Man City. But I see it so much resting in a draw. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. I've done what I've gonna hit to do. Continue to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. And Rokani David comes in here, and I've just gone ahead, obviously, drop the first video of the day. In an hour from now, we are getting into the transfers with more news and information dropping. I sign out, and I love you all. I think you're going to enjoy this match preview, especially the City fans, Hero from LA, and very many others who really love City. I've gone ahead to drop you this video early morning because I know you're playing late, you know, in the night. And in Africa, it's really going to be, I think, the world, it's going to be 23 hours. That's when they're obviously going to be playing their game as City. But remember, Arsenal comes in through 2.5 hours earlier before City takes center stage at the London Stadium. Arsenal are coming in through at 20-30 hours. That's when they'll obviously come up to put in that shift. So guys, I'm out. You know, bye-bye.